What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films, back on that again with another banger for y'all's out here today. But y'all, I gotta talk about Captain Marvel on this article right here about a game and Bible. We got some news on here, guys. So apparently, Captain Marvel is set to be for a major role in the next upcoming Avengers film. You know, the next two. And I already kind of got an idea how exactly this is gonna go. Personally, guys, hear me out. I think Captain Marvel will be the cause of another civil war. I really believe it. Because think about it. You know, especially with one of the Marvels, if you watch that movie, The Marvels, one of them got trapped in a whole nother dimension, and that one there is with the X-Men. You know, eventually one of these days, who knows, like, she's gonna be able to solve that and go help her friend, and something crazy is gonna happen. Maybe one of the Avengers somehow step in and get in the way. Like, with the multiverse, you can do so much different things. So I'm very curious to see how she clashes with the Avengers and join the X-Men and potentially lead to a X-Men versus Avengers, but done a bit differently. And the reason why I say that, because I was watching a video today. I actually seen this clip many times, a few shorts, but then I decided to dive a little deeper into it. So I'm gonna throw up this video up here on the screen. I'm not gonna play it. You can search it up for yourself. I'll leave the link in the description below. But this YouTuber went into detail about basically how Captain Marvel, she was accusing Miles Morales of a crime of killing Captain America before it even happened. You know, apparently that's what apparently that's what Captain Marvel is known for anticipating what's going to happen before things happen, if I'm not mistaken, from things I've been hearing on the internet. So take that with a grain of salt. I really don't know this character like that, but that's some of the information I've been finding out, and seeing this comic over here and seeing how things go down. Like, apparently Captain Marvel here, she basically leading the X-Men and to take on the Avengers. So yeah, like a massive civil war between the two, a big clash. So I can honestly see potentially a Civil War Part 2 done a bit differently. Obviously, instead of Steve Rogers like in the comic, you know, we're just gonna have our boy Sam Wilson, Captain America, you know, be the main one clashing with Brie Larson's Captain America. You know, Captain Marvel, potentially. But then again, who knows? We could most definitely get a new Iron Man, another Steve Rogers from another universe, you know, step in and lead to all of this. I think that'll be pretty awesome going forward. But at the same time, I don't just want this right away, because this is really big, you know, from that comic, like that I've just been seeing, and seeing how some of that could potentially lead to something big like a Avengers versus X-Men. Now, I talked about Avengers versus X-Men could happen in the future, but this kind of confirms it a bit more, seeing that Captain Marvel is set for a major role in the next two Avengers movie. So I think we're going to see a big shift in our character, because honestly, guys, Captain Marvel, like, don't get me wrong, in terms of her movies, like, they're not bad. I mean, they're not as terrible as people think. I mean, like, it's something I'll watch every now and then. It's nowhere near like other levels of Marvel movies. It ain't nowhere near as great, but I mean, it's it's all right. It's acceptable. But you know, my biggest problem with Captain Marvel and her movies is just the fact, like, she hasn't really stood out to me like the other Marvel heroes. She hasn't really stood out enough for me. You know, I mean, yeah, she went up against Thanos, but I mean, she got fucked up, you know? Like, yeah, she destroyed a couple spaceships, but yeah, threw a couple hands with Thanos. Thanos fucked her up real quick. I said, damn, man, I thought she was here to kind of help save the day, you know? Like, I mean, I was expecting more of a fight back in Endgame, you know, when she had took on Thanos, you know? I thought that was going to be a longer fight, you know? It would have been a good team up with her and a few other Avengers, but nah, she got that ass handed to her, you know? So I was a bit disappointed with that. you know, I just hope going forward they definitely pivot and make her character more intriguing. And I think having her be a spark of a civil war, another one, would be a very, very excellent move for her character, in my personal opinion. And on top of that, when it comes down to Captain Marvel, like, check this out. Y'all remember Captain Marvel's relationship with the Skrulls and everything, and yeah, like, she's got a pretty solid relationship with them. So automatically seeing how that's gonna go down, I'm not too sure how Avengers and everybody is gonna feel about the Skrulls, because Captain Marvel here might be like, oh, the Skrulls, like, they're my friends, because whenever we got to see the first Captain Marvel and we saw her helping out the Skrulls and everything, like, everybody was sitting back like, what the heck? So seeing all that goes down, I don't know, guys. I mean, I think we're definitely going to see a big change in her character. I think she might actually turn against the Avengers, potentially. It's a big possibility. Because with the Skrulls and everything, and seeing how Secret Invasion went down, although I didn't like certain parts of that show, I still had fun with the show. Yeah, I don't think it was as horrible as people think, but there was definitely parts I really did not like and they shouldn't have touched. But at the same time, like, seeing all that stuff go down adds a lot more tension going forward into the Marvel Universe, especially with the Avengers and all the lies and people that we thought that was our friends were really Skrulls. But then seeing Captain Marvel's perspective, having a more positive experience with them, I do think with that alone, and she might just see something catastrophic go down. She might catch an Avenger killing a Skrull that's very close to her, and then that can end up sparking another civil war between the Avengers. But this time she takes off and she's like, you know what? I got something for y'all. I'm gonna go get the X-Men and we finna come back. We finna give y'all motherfuckers hell on earth. Every Avenger that participated, we coming for y'all. Yeah, so I can see something like that go down. I really can. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with her character, because I want Captain Marvel to be a more interesting character. Yeah, in my personal opinion, because yes, in my opinion right now she's just kind of mediocre, But hopefully they do more with her character. And you guys let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys think something like that can happen? Seeing her pivot away from the Avengers, potentially turning against the Avengers. And I'm not saying making her a main threat, but just being a major factor, of something we got to go against. If you're part of Avengers, and I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this all gonna go down. But also seeing other characters introduced, like Miles Morales and all that stuff. We get Miles Morales. Yeah, it's a good chance that comic I showed y'all earlier, where Miles Morales got accused of a crime he didn't even commit yet. Yeah, by Captain Marvel, and that whole war and stuff break out. Hey, man, if we get Miles Morales pull up with the whole Spider-Man or whatever, hey, that might just confirm, something big coming. It might just confirm something crazy. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. Is it a stretch? Am I reaching? Or do y'all 100% agree with me? Do y'all think it's a possibility that Captain Marvel is going to be a major threat and a big change to the Marvel studio, to the Marvel universe? But that's all I got to say, guys. It's your boy Al King. Like and subscribe, share. I'll be catching you guys on the next one.
I possess all your dreams. A demon preys on the weak. You better watch